Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be learning programming with C++. This is week 1 and we'll just be learning the basics. Okay, so the main objective in this chapter will be introduced to C++, understand how it differs from C, explore object-oriented programming, and learn about components like inputs and output streams. We will also look at the development process of thread, threads and processes and get started with code blocks. Okay, so those were the objectives. So there's the history of C++. So C++ was created by Bijan Strausstrup in 1979. It was originally called C with classes. The name C++ came in 1983, that's here. It evolved from C language and became a standard in 1998, as we can see here. So why do we use C++? So C++ is powerful and widely used because I have no doubts that everyone watching this video has heard of C++, even if they don't know what it is, they've heard of the name. So it's widely used, it's efficient, close to machine language. It supports object-oriented programming and allows us to build modular, portable programs that run across platforms. Yeah, let's talk about let's talk a little bit about object-oriented programming. In short, OPP. OOP, sorry. OOP, as you can see here. So, object-oriented programming is all about organizing code using objects that combine data and functions. That's basically it. So in C++, we use classes to define objects. Here, we use classes to define objects. So, encapsulate data and implement features like inheritance, polymorphism. So, this basically helps us to write better and structured and codes, and it can also be reused. So, yeah, it helps us in that. Okay, so this is it. You can see here encapsulation, polymorphism. Yeah. So this is a simple C++ program. It displays a message using cout, which is this. The program starts with include #include iostream, which allows us to use input and output features. So yeah, this is the simple C++ program. I hope we can code it. Or after this, I'll show you a brief coding that we can do with this simple one. Okay, so processing a program. So to run a C++ program, basically, we first write the code using an editor. Yeah, we first write it using an editor. Preprocessor directives starts with the symbol hashtag. We all know hashtag, right? So yeah, basically it starts with the symbol hashtag. The compiler checks the rules and converts the code to machine language, uh, so that we can understand the machine can understand what we are trying to put in the laptop or in the code. So, and the linker and the loader then makes it ready for execution. Yes, the linker and the loader makes it ready for execution. That's what we can see here. Okay, so yeah, here is the image of what's just a simple structure of what we just explained here. So you can capture this for it to be easier for you to understand. So compiling and linking. So we run we run the code through the compiler. If there are errors, we fix them. Once it compiles without error, then the linker will connect it with system resources and produces an executable. Yes, that's basically it. So that's the compiling and linking. Okay. So the loader and executing, it's the loader basically puts the executables into memory so the program can run. You see, yes. And remember, the compiling checks the syntax, but doesn't guarantee your program will work as intended, because it can be a semantic error or a syntax error. So yeah, if it's not a semantic, then it's a syntax. So yeah, it will basically check the syntax for you, but it won't guarantee that it will be run correctly. Yeah. So this is the processes and threads. The threads. Okay, so a process is a running instance. A process is a running instance of a program with all its resources. A thread is a smaller unit within a process. We can have single threaded, as you can see here, or multi-threaded processes. Okay, so it's like um process and threads, it works hand in hand, as you can see here. Yes, so here is it. This is basically um a simple structure, as we can see. So we can see that um this is the thread is basically a subset of the process, as we can see here. So yeah, I hope you guys understand this very well. So the threads and processes in programming. So a program starts as code, gets compiled, loaded, and becomes a process. The threads within the process can communicate more easily, helping programs run efficiently. So this is basically what we've learned in the threads and processes. And I hope this was helpful. I hope this was helpful for you. So that's it for week 1, programming with C++. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.